Good morning, Bowie High. Wednesday's back with a vengeance, and CJ Mead, Amanda Rogel, and Gian Johnson have returned as well with all the snippets, tidbits, and notes you need to stay informed on Planet Bulldog. Data upload is ready to commence, BHS. This is the Bulldog Bulletin. Please stand for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Wednesday, February 15th, 2017, and it's Pennies for Patients A-Day, so load up the boxes. I'm CJ Mead.
And I'm Amanda Rogel.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Today's top story comes to us from Dr. Ryan, who sends us news about her talented choir students that had stellar performances at this past weekend's All-State Choir Concert. Over 1,500 students auditioned for this prestigious group in the state of Maryland, and only 150 were selected for the mixed choir and 100 for the women's choir. The mixed choir spent the weekend at the Lord Baltimore Hotel, rehearsing with Dr. Paul Raridan, choral director at Temple University in Philadelphia, while the women's choir spent the weekend at the Embassy Suites, rehearsing with Miss Lori Hetzel, choral director at University of Kentucky. After 19 hours of preparation, they performed their concerts at Morgan State University Sunday afternoon. Some very familiar names made the list to represent the burgundy and the blue, and we congratulate Jaden Burnett, Shay Shobajo, CJ Mead, EJ Skelly, Deja Crenshaw, Hannah Wilson, Shania Michaels, Melody Matthews, myself, Daniel Asuji, Javon Brooks, and Shantae Leslie. Here's a bit of our performance.
Sweet sounds. In sports, before you know it, it'll be time for the Boys of Spring to report for spring training in the major leagues. And our hardworking Bulldogs baseball team, led by Coach Harris and Coach Glaze, won't be far behind in getting the guys ready for another season of hardball. Coach Harris wants all prospects to know that the final interest meeting for the team is coming up tomorrow at 2:40 in the weight room. Everyone planning and trying out should be in attendance, and all requirements for tryouts on March 1st will be discussed.
In registration news, many of you are still trying to get your 2017-2018 school schedules ironed out, and the time is drawing near for you to have submitted your forms to guidance. Plenty of AP classes like AP Psych, AP Comparative Government, and numerous higher-level courses are available, along with lots of art, music, and other electives. Here's a short look at some of the things you can create using the Adobe suite of software in Mr. Arcusa's computer graphics class or in Mrs. Buchanan's digital photography course.
That looks fun. And if you're taking the Accuplacer test to try to get dual enrollment next year, Mrs. Slack reminds all enrollees to check the list by the elevators on the first floor. So another mile marker in this year is passed, with Valentine's Day in the rear view. And Gian Johnson is back with our Wednesday Outlook from the Weather Center. What is up, Gian?
Good morning, Bulldog Nation, and happy Wednesday. In case you're wondering, CJ, the sky is up. And speaking of the sky, we're off to another cloudy start on this Signals Awareness Day, which I thought should have been yesterday. Well, anyway, the 7:45 a.m. Doppler radar is pretty active this morning with a huge area of precipitation to the south, and it's getting pretty close. I don't think we'll get much of it, however, and the current temperature is 40 degrees. Today is going to look a whole lot like yesterday when we started off cloudy and then moved into some sunshine. We'll have more of that today with a high of 48 degrees with some breezes blowing through the area with it. We have a few cool days ahead, but by the weekend, people will be breaking out in shorts again with supposed highs in the near 60s for this upcoming President's Day weekend. Now that's something I'd vote for. I'm your BHS weather correspondent, Gian Johnson. Have a great middle of the weekday, and cheer up, singles. You probably have more money in your pocket than the lovebirds do after yesterday.
Thanks, Gian. That's true. In club news, the Best Buddies monthly meeting will be held tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. in the Senior Lounge. Today's Ladies with Class Black History Month honoree comes to us from member Kimaya Mix. Karen Elaine Johnson, better known to the world as Whoopi Goldberg, was born November 13, 1955. She's an award-winning talk show host, comedian, actress, and human rights advocate who changed her name because she thought her name was boring, as many celebrities do. That's called a stage name, FYI. Miss Goldberg was in several movies and shows like Sister Act 1 and 2, The Color Purple. She famously voice acted in The Lion King, and she currently co-hosts ABC's television's The View. Here she is in one of her most memorable performances from Sister Act, since we were singing the praises of the choir earlier. Keep an eye out for little Lauryn Hill.
What a feel-good film. Today's SAT word of the day is the noun pedant, defined as a person who pays more attention to formal rules and book learning than they merit. Everyone listened intently as the pedant recalled each detail from the book.
And SAT words mean that we are all finished on this Wednesday edition of the show.
Visit our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD for a replay of this and all of our shows. I'm CJ Mead.
And I'm Amanda Rogel. Have a great Wednesday. Good luck, Accuplacers, and remember to
Way Bulldog the day the seas.